This is the makeup I feel like playing with right now, and if not all the time. So it's in this bin right here. But before we get started, I want to show you my latest creations. You probably guys can see them right behind me. I have been creating this quilted makeup bags, and this specific one is white with purple flowers, and then inside it has a white lining with Lucado, which that is my brand. And yeah, so this is a white with purple flowers. I'm gonna have all of this in my Etsy shop. I have some Asian style ones. These are, instead of being more tall, they're a little bit more wide. But the specific ones, the Asian ones, and you can see it has some gold in them. They have this type of lining. I put this nice white floral lining inside. I really have been loving this so much. And then all of these other ones. So we have some white with flowers, some dark blue with more flowers, one with cute puppies. They're so cute. And then a purple one. So this is kind of the Asian ones I've created. Now I'm working on some nice floral ones. And yeah, these are the newest ones in my shop. You'll find makeup bags, and then you'll find baskets and wristlets. You know, feel free to look around if you have time. But let's get started with the makeup today. And I think I want to hydrate my face. I think my face is quite dry, so I'm gonna go with my Road Glazing Milk. Just for some quick hydration, I've already done my brows, which is my Gucci and my Rare Beauty, my two favorites. And they're so easy to use and quick that I've been using those two products right here. I do have sunscreen since this morning, so I'm not going to add any more. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just kind of getting ready for the day. It's already, what time is it? 2 o'clock here in the afternoon. We do have my son's hockey game today, which is later in the evening, but it's on TV because he's playing in Ontario. I'm going to go with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. Look how much I've used this. This is in the shade 2 Fair. I do have 1 Fair as well. I just alternate because I want to use the product. So I'm just going to add this in the middle of my face mostly, like that, with a really good quantity. Yeah, I'm going to use my dampened lemon sponge right here and blend it. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home and relaxing today. Here in Calgary, there's, I think today, 8 degrees. Tomorrow there will be 10. So it's quite insane to have such hot weather. How hot or how cold is the weather where you are right now? I would love to know. I know where my son is right now. It's like feels like minus 21. I think it's minus 13, feels like minus 21, which is crazy. I'm gonna go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. Remember this foundation? It's so pretty. I remember really enjoying it. This is in the shade 0CR. And for this, I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. That's 1 pump. I'm sure we're gonna go with a little bit more after, but I'm gonna use my F4 by Makeup by Mario, the small part, and just add it to the face. I'm just gonna start in the middle and then blend it outwards. Oh, we'll see. Maybe this will be even more than enough. It covers quite a bit. So let's get the rest and add the forehead here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with more. I think that's more than enough actually. So I've used everything I had on the back of my hand. Now I'm gonna switch the brush with the other side and blend it, and then I'm gonna go with my dampened sponge as well. I've been loving less, I love a good coverage, but less product on the face. I feel like since I put less foundation and just spread it and work at spreading it, I think my throughout the day I've noticed that my skin looks so much better by the end of the night. When I have to remove it, it's more natural looking. I still like some coverage to my face, but isn't that pretty? Oh, this is a great foundation, I'm telling you, and I really love the bottle as well. It's frosted glass, but it's important to always start with a hydrated skin underneath whatever foundation you put. So prep your skin, do your skincare before. Concealer. So concealer, I'm gonna use today my Westman Atelier concealer. I love the packaging, and you can see right here through this little glass window how much product you've used and how much you have left. And mine is in the shade Atelier L1. This is the Vital Skincare Concealer. I like to use this as a foundation as well, so it's quite thick. I'm just gonna use very little. I'm not gonna add too much. I think that's it. I don't wanna add more than this. And let it sit a bit. And I'm gonna go into my Refer 36 brush. I love using this to blend concealer. Compare it to the BK Beauty A506 right there. And then this is the Rare Beauty. I love all three of them for concealer. They're all really good, but this is newer in my collection, so I'm gonna go with this one. I wish I picked more of a different shade than this one. This seems a little bit more on the more yellow. It doesn't have the pink undertone that I like or that my skin needs, because I think I'm more cool tone pink. It's okay, it still works. I like to use it more as a foundation. Spot conceal all over the face and blend when I don't use a foundation on that day. But I think I prefer it that way than concealing, because it seems like it's the same color and it doesn't really brighten my under eye area. When I use concealer, I like the purpose of the concealer. For me, I would love to create that brightening effect. So that's my fault because I picked the shade. But if you're my skin, I don't know if they have if you're my like skin color and I'm more of a cool tone pink undertone, then maybe look into a more brightening one. For bronzer, I love this bronzer. This is by Dior. This is the Dior Forever Skin Contour in 01 Light. And you can see how much I've used. I love the shade. It's the perfect shade. Let me use my Makeup by Mario, because I think that I rather save this when I do a foundation. So I'm going to use another F4. I have two, one for foundations, one for cream products. I'm going to start with the little small side, and then I'm going to blend probably with the big one. Look how beautiful this color is. I like it a lot. This is a great product. It looks really pretty, so I switched now and blend it. I love these brushes. These are just perfect for everything, as you can see. Do use the small one, and then I'm gonna blend it with the other side. So now I'm gonna switch. It's a little bit easier to blend. So pretty. So let's do the top part here. And it does have a nice smell as well. I love Dior products. They smell so nice. I know some people don't like fragrance, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm just gonna blend it like this, and then I'm gonna flip and do another thorough blending with this side here. This helps diffuse the product a little bit better. This is such a perfect shade. It's between a warm tone and a cool tone. Like, it's not too warm and not too cool. For blush, I'm gonna go with another Dior one, and this is newer in my collection. This is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Stick, and the shade I have is Toffee. Look at that shade. It's so pretty, and it's gonna match really good with my lip combo for today. It's really pretty. This one has a nice smell as well. Wow, they all smell so nice. So I think I'll use the same brush. There's like no more bronzer, and I'm gonna work off of the product like this. Let me zoom in a little bit more. See, the only problem is that you can put it down while you work with the product. So what I do is I go like this and use the cap and put it in there, because then the cap is flat, and then I can put it on my desk. So with this blush, you notice that you don't need a highlighter. Maybe I suggest with this blush, if you want it to last a little bit longer, since it's a little bit more balmy, to add some either a powder blush on top or just powder your face. But I think I like the glow, not really going anywhere, and I think I just want to keep it like this. It's really pretty. Very nice and subtle, easy, fast. We're done with the blush as well. I had a highlighter, but I'm not gonna add any highlighter because it already looks like I have a highlighter, and the one I chosen for today was my Married one, which is another more balmy one, but this already provides the necessary balm. Very quick for the eyes, very easy, very fast. We're gonna use I have my Refer brushes here, and I have my Giorgio Armani eye tints, or what are they called? Yeah, eye tint. This is in 22M, so this is more of the warm toned one. And I will use this on the back of my hand and work off of the back of my hand like that. Go into my Refer 15 brush, and I'm just gonna use this in the crease and upwards because I have something else planned for the bottom part. You see, I barely touched the product, and look at this. So this brushes also work really good with cream products. I've only used them with powder shadows, and very impressed. You see that nice hint of color. So whatever I have left, I'm gonna put on my brush and work on this eye. Wow, this blush is so glowy. Now, if you don't like this type of finish, or if you're more oily and you like to tame this down a bit, feel free to add a powder blush or an actual powder as well, which I think I might add a powder. Look how beautiful that looks. So just a little bit of a dab on the hand, and you can do both eyes. Now for the bottom part of the eye, I love this one. This is a Refer 28, and it's more of a flat brush. And I'm gonna go into an Armani eye tint 67S, which is this nice sparkly champagne one. And the way I like to apply this, I'm gonna go directly on my eye with this. It's a little bit more subtle. And with this Refer 28, I will spread it. Oh, look how nice. The brush did a great job actually spreading this eye tint, better than my finger. It's so pretty. Stay tuned because I did pick something up by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a very nice eye crayon, or kind of like those Bobbi Brown ones. I can't wait to show you guys. I actually love this. I think I found my eye look that I want to use for my son's graduation, which is this one, I think. It looks so pretty. Let's not forget my Makeup by Mario eye crayon. And this is in the shade Bronze. This is one of those Master Pigment Pro pencils. And this time, I think I want to use this on the bottom lash line. Emphasize this outer V, because it's not a very strong color, it's very subtle. Okay, so let's grab a Refer 03, which is this pencil brush, and just diffuse this, just like that. See the difference between this eye and this eye? Of course, you can leave it like this, but I like more like this on my eye. So you can see that if you do want to leave your eyes more bigger, then you just don't have to add the liner. But I like to make my eyes like this a little bit. Like, this is not a must, just a preference. This brush is so soft, you barely feel it on your eyes. But another way to use this brush, if you want, you can work off of the actual pencil and then add it to your eye. So that's another way, probably a better way to use it. Actually, I'm very happy how this eye look is turning. It's probably one of my favorites. So yeah, these two Armani ones, I definitely recommend. Perfect with this Makeup by Mario pencil. Let's use a little bit of a powder, and I'm gonna go with my favorite, which is the Dior Forever Backstage, and this is the Nude Matte Filter in 01 Fair. And I'm gonna use this Morphe X Aerial brush. It's a small one. This is number A14. Go into the product. I'm just gonna add here on top of the actual blush, but it's not too crazy. We don't want it to look too oily. And then the rest I'm just gonna add like this. So not much powder. I prefer a little bit just to settle this area more down. I will quickly add my mascara, which is boring. You guys know I love my Tartelette mascara. I I think the one I have today is in brown. Yeah, it's a brown mascara. And then I'll be right back with a lip combo. Enjoy this intermission of Kona, of course. Okay, so here is a close-up of the complexion. I think it looks really pretty. It has more of a satin finish with a hint of glow. I think that the bronzer and blush melt together so seamlessly and so natural, and I love this eye look. I think this is my favorite eye look ever. It's so easy to use or to create, yet it's so sophisticated. Love this combo of the colors. Okay, let's move on to lips. I have this Makeup Forever in Anywhere Caffeine. Now these are the ones that don't last a long time. These are the original wooden ones. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere, and today we're just playing with makeup. So I'm just gonna add a little bit on the outer sides here. Fill it in with the crayon. I'm gonna go into this Beauty Blender puff, go into the powder, and I'll get rid of most of it. And I'm just gonna go over to make this liner, diffuse it a bit and make it last longer. So if it's not one of those waterproof 24-hour ones, then I'll do that. This looks really pretty, but I want to add my Giorgio Armani lip gloss. Look how pretty the color is, and I think it matches really good with this blush. And these are the Prisma Glass, and the shade I have is 03. And I think this just adds a little bit of more that peachy bronzy color and gives you this more natural lip look. I love this lip combo, this Makeup Forever and this Giorgio Armani color. I think that the lip is very natural looking. And here is my final look. What do you guys think? Again, these are products I have in my collection. Nothing in today's video is new. So if you do have any of this, feel free to recreate it and play with your makeup. I think it turned out really, really good. And I definitely recommend this eye tints by Giorgio Armani. I think they're beautiful. I love their makeup and I love their logo. It's so beautiful. Giorgio Armani is really pretty, and Dior of course too. Sometimes I surprise myself with all these lip combos I create. I never would have thought that this is going to turn out so good. What do you guys think? I think that the colors are pretty. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.